This segment brought to you by Kansas Soybean Commission. Progress powered by Kansas farmers.
I'm proud to say that my daughter is a veterinary student at Kansas State University, and as a result, I've been able to learn some things too. This is a term she shared with me. The poem is entitled Zoonotic. Us boys were working cattle one day in early spring. Our veterinarian watched carefully, checking everything. Our vet is a terrific guy for all these operations. He was preg checking cows and giving vaccinations. We moved in a bunch of cows at the boss's direction when the boss spoke up and said, "Hey doc, I've got a question. What is zoonotic?" he said. I saw that word while reading about possible diseases in a herd. Well, doc replied, it's something we're not often seeing. It's a disease that transfers from livestock to a human being. We watch this very carefully with diagnosis or a blood sample in case a germ jumps from monkey to a human, for example. Doc continued to explain as we got the cattle headed till we had just one cow left, but it was the cow I dreaded. This old cow was ornery, had a mean streak a mile wide. She was tossing and a-kicking, all snorty and wild-eyed. Young Billy tried to head her in, but as he got in close, she turned her head and kicked him right into a fence post. The other cowboys pushed her in and got her in the chute, while Billy cussed that angry cow and kind of nursed his wound. Old Doc gave him some vet wrap for where he broke the skin. That tickled our old boss, and he got a little grin. He said, "Doc, you're an expert on disease and antibiotics. Would young Billy's ailment be considered zoonotic?" Doc said, "Well, in one sense, as anybody sees, young Billy might be called a victim of mad cow disease." Happy trails.
Sure Crop Fertilizers was started by my father, Don Sherman, and my mother, Shirley Sherman. Family business that started in the 80s. We predominantly focus on plant nutrients and what we can do to give growers better responses with the fertilizer dollars that they do, and what we can do to make those things work better for the grower. We're based out of Seneca, Kansas. We work with growers in their soil analysis to figure out what they need, and then we can put those in a blend that gives them the best results, and so that we can deliver that direct to their farm so that they have those nutrients where they need them, when they need them, and so that they can apply them in a manner that's very efficient to them and works well in their planting systems and what they're doing. Sure Crop Fertilizers has been around for a long time. We always say we're big enough to take care of everything you need, but we're small enough to do it quickly. You can get a hold of us at 1-800-635-4743. Our website is surecropfertilizers.com, and you can always email me at Corey@surecropfertilizers.com, and with any questions you have, and we're glad to answer it and work with you.